What's happening, you guys? I'm Dee, and you're at Divination with Dee. And today's spirit that we are getting into is Abeona. This one, its origin is Italian or pre-Roman. So the Abeona is the spirit of literal and metaphoric departures. It's a female spirit, and it says that she protects children in general, but especially the first time that they leave home. The Abeona may be petitioned to provide for a child's safety. So her name is derived from a root verb indicating to depart or go forth, but which also references death. Also references death, and so she may also be petitioned to provide protection beyond the realm of the living. Okay, this may be one that I would even say uh, possibly could be one that you would want to petition if you're doing anything like astral traveling, because that's kind of considered going into the a different space, like in the ethers, past the place of where there are living beings. She has dominion over all kinds of departures, marriage, the military, educational opportunities, and death. She may be petitioned to safeguard children in comas, um, whose souls may be understood as having temporarily departed, as well as in any situation in which a child has become distant or is no longer truly with you. So I would say that if you have children that are far off, or even like, say, if you're a mother who has given your child up for adoption, you could, always ask Abeona to look over and protect your child. Um, Also, Abeona works in conjunction with a sister spirit, uh, Adeona, okay, a goddess of safe returns, and together they teach babies to walk. Abeona also guards travelers, so anytime that you are doing any type of traveling, she would be one that also would be good to petition for safe traveling. So petitions, this says that she is traditionally invoked by parents on behalf of their children and by travelers on behalf of themselves. Ideally present, the petition, pre- I'm sorry, ideally present the petition and make the offering before the journey begins so that she oversees the very first steps. Petition her in conjunction with Adiona if children do not begin walking at the expected age, because you also want to make sure that there's no delays. Um, so the altar, you can create sacred space for her that is that incorporates like a gate and road imagery. Um, so you can maybe uh, get take like pictures of the road, you know, that symbolizes traveling, and offerings would be a traveler's talisman. Okay, so Malachi, do you have anything else that you could add to any information, any history that you may have on Abeona in regards to how to honor her, maybe even some things that you could give as an offering?
It looks like Abeona has roots in Yoruba tradition as well, symbolizing the idea of being born on a journey. It's a beautiful representation of embarking on new paths and adventures. In terms of offerings, anything that symbolizes protection for travelers, like a talisman, or even something that represents a safe journey, would be a thoughtful way to honor her. If you need more details, just let me know.
Yeah, give me a little bit more information on her, especially when it deals with the Yoruba.
Yoruba tradition, the name Abeona means born during a journey, and it highlights the significance of events surrounding a child's birth. It's a name that symbolizes embarking on new paths and adventures. So, when honoring Abeona, you might consider offerings that symbolize protection and guidance for those on a journey, whether it's a physical trip or a metaphorical one. If there's anything else you'd like to know, just let me know.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. If you have any more questions or need anything else, just let me know. I'm always here to help.
So one thing that I would like to add in regards to Abeona, because she's one that deals with traveling and safe traveling, anything that you could reference, and this is just me, anything that I would say that you're referencing as far as a new journey, this could be a new spiritual journey that you're going on, a new financial journey. Maybe you are moving into a house or a business. That's a whole new type of a journey. Different things that represent a new beginning. Even looking at the Fool's card in the tarot symbolizes the start of a new journey. So I would say that if you were going to petition her, if you wanted to lay down like a card for her, I would represent it, the Fool's card for her, because it does symbolize the start of a new journey. And maybe do a candle for her with that. Malachi, do you have any colors that may be represented possibly with Abeona?
Abeona is associated with colors like green and yellow, which symbolize fertility and prosperity. These colors really align with her nurturing and protective nature, making them great choices if you're thinking of setting up a space or making an offering for her. That Fool's card idea and the wonderful touching well representing new beginnings and adventures.
Okay, so you may want to burn a yellow or a green candle for her, possibly put down some things that represent that, like I would say like pieces of corn for abundance, also little gold pieces, everything is like symbolic for me. So if you went to like the Dollar Tree and picked up some little gold coins that kids would play with, like in a toy aisle, those would be something that you could put down that would represent that for her. And also anything else, you could put down like your own like money change and stuff like that symbolizes abundance. But definitely, like I said, when it comes to a new beginning, the Fool's card in conjunction with the candles, the yellow and the green, would be good. So thank you so much for your input with that, Matthew. Is there anything else that you could give in regards to this, like maybe something else that would be not really represented but in conjunction with her? Like, are there any animals that are associated with her, or any planets or numbers or anything like that, any days of the week?
It seems that specific associations like animals, planets, or particular days of the week for Abeona aren't widely documented, but her essence is definitely centered around new beginnings, journeys, and transitions. So focusing on symbols of movement, growth, and protection would be a great way to honor her. If you ever want to dive deeper, reaching out to those with expertise in Yoruba spirituality could be really insightful. And of course, if there's anything else you need, just let me know.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. It's always a pleasure to help. If you have any other questions or need anything else, just let me know. Enjoy your journey of exploration.
All right, so that is all that I have today on Abeona. If you are curious about Abeona, I would definitely say, as Malachi advised, to look into the Yoruba tradition. Those that are more closely associated with that tradition would definitely have more information to be able to give, because I don't think that it is a very well-known spirit like some of the others, like Oshun or Shango or Mami Wata. So that is all, like I said, that I have. And I would ask that you please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you like this video and you would care to have more content like this, I would greatly appreciate it. And so until the next time, as always, you guys be well.